Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Boost English Skill Podcast, your daily English boost.
Hello, friends. It's so lovely to be here with you today. A very special welcome as we get close to a brand new year.
Yes, a brand new year. 2026 is just around the corner. Can you believe it?
It feels like time is flying, but here we are, cozy and calm, ready for a good conversation.
We are ready. I'm Luna.
And I'm John. As always, we're so happy you've chosen to spend some time with us, listening and relaxing.
Today's conversation is a special one for the new year. We're going to talk about New Year's resolutions.
That's right. Our question today is, are New Year's resolutions important? A classic topic for this time of year.
And we'll be having this chat at an English level B1.
B1, that means clear, natural sentences, some simple idioms, everyday storytelling.
If you are a strong beginner, don't worry, you can still follow this conversation. You can get used to English structures and flow.
Think of it like listening to music. Just let the words and the ideas wash over you. You don't need to understand every single word.
Exactly. Enjoy the conversation. Enjoy the rhythm. Your comprehension will grow naturally.
So, let's ease into it. New Year's resolutions. Luna, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The first thing, I think of lists. Long lists of big promises.
Yes, lists. I will exercise every day. I will learn a new language. I will read 50 books.
I will stop eating sugar. I will wake up at 5 a.m. I will meditate for an hour.
It sounds exhausting just saying it out loud.
It does, doesn't it? There's so much pressure in those lists, so much expectation.
So let's start there. Where does this pressure come from? Why do we feel we need to make these big promises on January 1st?
I think it comes from a good place. It's about hope. A new year feels like a clean slate.
A fresh start. You can leave your old habits behind. You can be a new person.
The idea is very attractive. You imagine a better version of yourself.
A healthier you, a smarter you, a more organized you.
And that vision is powerful. It gives you a burst of energy, of motivation.
That first week of January, gyms are full. People are buying vegetables. They're opening new notebooks.
Yes, the energy is real, but then life happens.
Life happens. You get tired, you get busy, you have a bad day.
And maybe you skip the gym one day, or you eat a piece of cake.
And then the feeling comes, the feeling of failure.
That's the dangerous part, I think. The all or nothing feeling.
You break one promise to yourself and you think the whole resolution is ruined.
So you give up. By February, the gym is empty again. The notebook is closed.
And you feel worse than before. You started with hope and ended with guilt.
That is the classic story of New Year's resolutions. It's a story many people know very well.
I've certainly lived that story more than once.
Me too. So based on that, are resolutions important or are they just a setup for failure?
That's the big question. I think they can be important, but maybe we need to change our approach.
Change how we make them?
Yes, instead of big, scary goals, maybe we need small, kind intentions.
I like that word, intentions. It feels softer than a resolution, less rigid.
A resolution sounds like a law. You must do this. An intention is a direction. You would like to move this way.
That's a beautiful difference. So an intention for 2026 could be, I want to feel more energy, not I must go to the gym 7 days a week.
Exactly. I want to feel more energy. That opens many doors. You could go for a walk. You could sleep earlier. You could drink more water.
It's about the feeling, not the specific rule. That feels much more sustainable.
Sustainable is key. We want changes that last all year, not just for 2 weeks.
So maybe the importance isn't in the resolution itself. The importance is in the act of reflection.
Ah, yes, reflection. Taking a quiet moment to look at your life. What's working? What's not?
The new year is a natural time for that. The holidays are over. There's a quiet space to think.
And that thinking is valuable, even if you don't write a single goal down.
Just asking yourself gentle questions. What made me happy this past year? What drained my energy?
Those questions are so much more useful than a punishing to-do list.
And they can lead to better, more personal goals, goals that actually fit your life.
Not the goals you see on social media, not the goals your friend has, your own unique goals.
For example, a common resolution is learn English. It's a huge goal. It can feel overwhelming.
It's so big. Learn English. Where do you even start?
But if you reflect, you might realize, I really enjoy listening to podcasts when I cook. So your intention becomes, I will find one English podcast I enjoy and listen while I make dinner.
That's a fantastic intention. It's specific, it's enjoyable, and it connects to a habit you already have.
And it doesn't feel like a scary homework assignment. It feels like a gift to yourself.
That's the kind of change that lasts. It becomes part of your life, not a chore on a list.
So, for our listeners, if learning English is on your mind for 2026, maybe think about the how. How can you make it feel good? How can you make it fit into your day?
Maybe it's listening to this podcast on your commute. Maybe it's watching a film you love with English subtitles. Small, consistent, joyful steps.
That's the real progress, the kind that builds confidence without you even noticing.
It's funny, you know? This is actually great listening practice right now. We're using natural, everyday English to talk about a very common experience.
It is, and understanding this conversation is a sign of your progress. You're following a real discussion.
So give yourself credit for that. Anyway, back to resolutions. Another problem is the time frame. A whole year is so long.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, but we often act like it's a sprint.
We sprint in January, then we collapse. Maybe we should think in smaller time frames.
Like seasons or even months?
Even months. What is my intention for January? Just for this month. That feels much more manageable.
In January, I will focus on drinking more water. That's it. One simple thing.
And in February, you check in. If the water habit is solid, you can add a new intention, or you can just continue.
There's no rule that says you have to make all your resolutions on January 1st and never change them.
Life changes. We should be allowed to change our goals too, to adapt.
That's being flexible, and being flexible is a sign of strength, not weakness.
It's being kind to your future self, who might have different needs than your current self.
I love that idea. Being a good friend to your future self.
So, would you say you are a fan of New Year's resolutions, Luna?
I'm a fan of the spirit of them, the hopeful, reflective spirit.
But not the strict punishing list?
No, not the strict list. I don't make those anymore. I stopped a few years ago.
What do you do instead?
I do a little year-end review. I write down a few things I'm grateful for from the past year.
That's a lovely practice, focusing on gratitude first.
Yes. Then I think about 1 or 2 words for the new year. Not goals, but themes.
Themes? Can you give an example?
For last year, my word was gentle. I wanted to be more gentle with myself, with my expectations.
And how did that work out?
It was helpful. Whenever I felt stressed, I would remember my word, gentle. It was like a little reminder to slow down, to be kind.
That's beautiful. It's a guiding principle, not a task.
Exactly. This year, I'm thinking about the word curiosity.
Oh, interesting. What does curiosity mean for you?
It means trying new things without pressure to be perfect, learning for the joy of it, asking more questions.
That sounds like a wonderful theme for a year. It sounds fun.
I hope so. It takes the pressure off. If I try a new recipe and it's bad, that's okay. I was curious.
The failed recipe is just data, not a failure.
Right, just data. Okay, don't put that much chili in the soup next time.
I might borrow that idea. A word for the year. It feels lighter.
What word might you choose, John?
Maybe connection. I want to focus on connecting with people. Real conversations. Putting the phone away more.
That's a powerful one. In our busy world, real connection is precious.
It is, and it's something I can practice in small ways all year. A phone call to a friend, a long dinner with family.
No big resolution needed, just a gentle intention to prioritize connection.
Yes, so maybe that's our answer. New Year's resolutions are important if they inspire positive reflection and gentle change.
But they are not important if they are just a source of stress and shame.
The date on the calendar isn't magic. You can start a new intention on any day, on a random Tuesday in March.
That's so true. The pressure to start on January 1st is artificial.
If you're feeling tired on January 1st, just rest. Start when you feel ready.
That's a permission slip I think a lot of people need to hear.
Definitely. So, what about traditions? Are there any New Year traditions you enjoy, regardless of resolutions?
I enjoy the feeling of a clean house. I like to do a big clean before the new year.
A physical clean for a fresh mental start.
Something like that. It feels symbolic, clearing out the old to make space for the new.
I like that. My tradition is simpler. I like to watch the fireworks on TV and eat some special food.
Comfort food?
Always comfort food. Maybe that's not a very healthy resolution, but it's a happy tradition.
Traditions are about joy. They're anchors. They don't need to be about self-improvement.
That's a good point. The new year can be about celebration, not just self-critique.
Celebrating what you did survive, what you did accomplish, no matter how small.
For our listeners learning English, celebrating is key. Celebrate understanding one more sentence today than you did yesterday.
Celebrate catching a new word. That's a real victory. Those small victories add up.
They build your confidence slowly, like a snowball rolling down a hill.
I'm curious, listeners, do you make New Year's resolutions or do you have a different way of marking the new year?
Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We love to read them. You can write in your language or in English, whatever you feel comfortable with.
It's all about connection, right, John?
Exactly. Connection. So another angle on this. What about the social pressure of resolutions? When everyone asks, what's your New Year's resolution?
Oh, that question. I never know what to say. Sometimes I just smile and say, to be happier.
That's a good one. No one can argue with that. And it's true.
But it feels like a small rebellion against the need to have a productive, impressive goal.
A rebellion for happiness. I like it.
Because sometimes the most important goal isn't something you can measure. It's a feeling.
I want to feel less anxious. I want to feel more playful. Those are profound goals.
But you can't put them on a sticker chart. You can't track them with an app.
So they often get ignored in favor of things you can measure, like weight or money.
Yet the feeling goals are often the ones that truly change our quality of life.
So how do we work on those if we want to feel less anxious or more joyful?
That goes back to small intentions and kindness. Maybe it's setting a boundary, saying no to one extra thing that drains you.
Or saying yes to one small thing that brings you joy? A 5-minute dance party in your kitchen.
Yes, a silly, joyful moment. That can be a resolution. I resolve to have more silly moments.
I would sign up for that. That sounds like my kind of year.
So maybe we need to expand our idea of what is worthy of being a resolution. Joy is worthy. Rest is worthy. Connection is worthy.
Not just productivity and self-denial. That's an old-fashioned view.
I think the world is slowly shifting towards that. People are talking more about mental health, about balance.
The conversation is changing, and that's a good thing.
So for 2026, I hope people give themselves permission. Permission to set goals that feel good. Permission to change their minds.
Permission to have a year that doesn't look impressive on paper, but feels wonderful to live.
That's the dream, isn't it? A year that feels wonderful to live.
It is, and it starts with letting go of the old, harsh rules we make for ourselves.
Letting go is a big part of the new year, too. Letting go of old regrets, old grudges.
That might be the most important resolution of all, to forgive yourself for last year's unfinished goals.
To start with a clean slate in your heart, not just on your calendar.
That's powerful, and it's free. It doesn't require a gym membership or a new app.
Just a decision to be kind to yourself. Today.
So, if you're thinking about 2026, maybe spend less time making a list and more time asking kind questions.
What do I need more of in my life? What do I need less of?
The answers might surprise you. They might be simple. More sleep, less scrolling.
And those are perfect, achievable intentions for a new year.
They really are. Luna, have you ever had a New Year's resolution that actually worked, that you kept?
Yes, actually. One year I resolved to read for pleasure for 15 minutes before bed.
Not a specific number of books, just 15 minutes?
Just 15 minutes. It was small. Sometimes I read more, but the minimum was always 15 minutes.
And did it work?
It worked beautifully. It became a habit I still have. It helped me sleep better, and I read more books that year than ever before.
Because the goal was easy and pleasant. There was no punishment.
No punishment, only the reward of a good story and a calm mind.
That's the secret formula, I think. Make the resolution itself a reward, not a punishment.
I get to read, not I have to read.
What a difference a few words make.
So, for language learning, I get to watch a fun show in English is so much better than I must study grammar for an hour.
The get-to mentality changes everything. It comes from a place of abundance, not lack.
You're giving yourself a gift, not imposing a duty.
I wish more people thought about resolutions that way, as gifts to themselves.
Maybe that's the message for 2026, your New Year's gift to yourself.
I love that. Not a list of demands, but a gift. What will your gift be?
My gift to myself is curiosity, the space to explore without judgment.
And mine is connection, the time to truly be with people.
Those are good gifts. They will make the year richer.
They will. And you know, this kind of reflective talk is actually perfect for building your English comprehension.
It is. You're hearing how we naturally express opinions, share stories, and agree with each other.
This is the kind of everyday English you can use in real conversations with friends.
So just by listening, you're absorbing useful patterns. That's a great gift to your future English-speaking self.
A gift that doesn't require a resolution, just a pair of headphones.
Exactly. So we've talked about the personal side. What about the cultural side? Why is this such a big tradition in so many countries?
I think it's a human thing. We are drawn to cycles. The cycle of the seasons, the cycle of the year.
It gives us a sense of order, a chance to mark time, to measure our growth.
And in darker, colder climates, the new year comes after a period of darkness. It's a celebration of returning light, of hope.
That makes sense. It's a collective fresh start, a shared hope for better times.
There's something beautiful about millions of people all around the world hoping for better things at the same time.
A wave of positive intention across the planet. That's a powerful thought.
It is. Even if individual resolutions fail, that collective hope has energy.
So maybe participating in that hope is important, even if you don't follow through perfectly.
Just the act of hoping, of looking forward, is good for the spirit.
It beats being cynical. It's better to try and stumble than to not try at all.
As long as you stumble with kindness towards yourself.
Always with kindness. That should be the #1 rule for any new year.
Rule number 1, be kind to John, be kind to Luna.
Be kind to yourself, listeners. You are doing your best.
You really are, and your best looks different every single day. That's okay.
So as we wrap up this part of the conversation, what's one final piece of advice about New Year's resolutions?
I would say make it fun. If it's not fun, you won't want to do it. Find a way to make your goal enjoyable.
And make it tiny. So tiny, it's impossible to fail. Read 1 page. Walk for 5 minutes.
Success breeds more success. That tiny win gives you the motivation to keep going.
Let us know in the comments what a tiny, fun intention for 2026 could be for you.
We'd love to hear. And remember, this is a safe space, no judgment.
Only support, only warmth.
Just like this podcast.
Well, our conversation is coming to a gentle close. We've been talking about New Year's resolutions for a while now.
We have. It was a special 2026 New Year edition. I hope it gave you some peaceful ideas.
I hope it helped you reflect without any pressure. That was our goal.
A calm conversation at English level B1. I hope you could follow along and feel the flow.
If you did, that's a fantastic sign of your growing skill. You should feel proud.
Thank you for being part of our Boost English Skill podcast community, your daily English boost.
If you enjoyed this, please let us know. You can like this episode. It helps other learners find us.
Subscribing is the best way to never miss a conversation. It's free and it supports our work.
And if you have a friend who is thinking about the new year or learning English, share this with them. Sharing is a beautiful intention.
We are Luna and John, sending you our warmest wishes for the coming year.
May your 2026 be filled with gentle progress, joyful moments, and lots of kindness.
Especially kindness towards yourself. You deserve it.
We'll be back soon with another cozy talk. Until then, take very good care.
Happy New Year, everyone. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, and Happy New Year, everyone.